Welcome back to the Carolina Panthers franchise. Here in Week 14, the Panthers have made their way to the Superdome for game number 2 against the New Orleans Saints. With the Panthers' loss last week to Minnesota and the Saints and Buccaneers' victories, the Panthers have now fallen to 3rd place in the competitive NFC South, and here is one of the most important games of the entire season. The Panthers beat the Saints earlier this season at home in an overtime finish. Can they do it again here in the Superdome as Graham Gano kicks it away to rookie Brandon Cooks? Out of the end zone, up the middle, and Cooks takes this for a solid return to the 33-yard line. Saints open up in the shotgun, receivers in tight, halfback is Pierre Thomas. Breeze hands off, and Thomas carries but runs right into Melvin White for a short gain. 3rd and 7, first third down on the day as Breeze fires short, caught by Graham, turning upfield and stopped short. Good tackle by Thomas Davis. Good opening sequence there for the defense as here comes the Panther offense, who did not play a very good game against the Vikings last week. First play is a handoff to Jonathan Stewart, and he goes nowhere. He will be the feature back, however, with D'Angelo Williams' elbow injury from last week. On 2nd and long, Newton throws for the first time, and he hooks up with Jason Avant for a gain of 7. 3rd down Panthers, they need 6. Saints bring 4. Newton from the pocket, fires, and it's dropped out of the hands of Jericho Cotchery, who should have had this one, but really this throw should have gone to Kelvin Benjamin. Nonetheless, both teams exchange 3 and outs. Here's take 2 for New Orleans. Handoff to Mark Ingram, room running left, and he's across the 40 for a gain of 6. He ran for 110 in that first meeting. 2nd and short as Breeze steps up, and he's sacked by Mario Addison. Back at the 38, it's a 3rd and 8 coming up. Panthers trying to force a second straight 3 and out. Breeze back to pass, no pressure. He dumps it off to Ingram, and he's wrapped up by Thomas Davis, and it's indeed another 3 and out. Panther ball lining up in the offset eye. Big blitz incoming. Newton throws to the flats, and here's Stewart with some running room. He shakes the tackle and then brought down by Vaccaro. There is the game's first down as the Saints got aggressive and did not account for the tailback. Now a 3-wide set as Newton lines up under center. To the air, Newton fires, one-handed snag for Kelvin Benjamin. The rookie has shown some flashes this season. Despite a poor throw by Cam, Kelvin bails him out. The Panthers have reached midfield. Split shotgun set, the fake to Stewart. And now Newton in trouble as he goes down. It's Junior Gillette on the sack. Panthers backed up to a 3rd down and 16. Newton fires short on the screen to Fozzie Whitaker. Across midfield and then shoved out of bounds by Jarius Byrd. He is a couple yards short. Nothing but punts in this first quarter as the Saints look for their first down, and they're going to get it right here with Breeze finding Jimmy Graham. Obviously the one player we have to contain the most. Now at the 38. Breeze pressured, he goes down again, and it's Thomas Davis who's had a busy first quarter, making tackles on 3rd down and now forcing a long 3rd down. And it's a screen. Breeze out to Mark Ingram, and an open field stop by guess who? Thomas Davis. Week in and week out, he makes big plays for this defense. We are still scoreless almost into the 2nd quarter. 2nd down for Cam Newton as he fires to his tight end, Greg Olsen. He has the first down at the 33. Olsen is less than 100 yards away from 1,000 on the year. To the ground now, Jonathan Stewart has some running room, but a good tackle by Byrd brings him down after a gain of about 5. Into the 2nd quarter we go. From the 37, Cam Newton throws, and it's a completion to Jericho Cotchery, who won't go down easy. Broke 2 tackles and picked up the first down. Offset eye formation. Now a pitch outside. Here's Fozzie Whitaker, our fastest back, but he can't find the edge the Saints contain. Neither team doing much on 3rd down. Panthers need 5. Newton to the air with a clean pocket, and he finds Greg Olsen. It's a first down as he sprints into field goal range, down to the 30. An efficient start for Cam Newton, 8 of 9. And now Newton calling his own number, and he dives up ahead. Good option defense, as we only got a yard out of it. Now Newton back to pass on 2nd down. Evading pressure, running right. And Newton decides to take off, and he's out of bounds near the marker, but short. High formation behind Cam Newton. Mike Tolbert leads the way, and there's the first down picked up by Jonathan Stewart. The Saints' run defense has been stingy thus far. Now Newton off the fake. Firing downfield and reaching down for the catches. Ed Dickson. Nice play, and the Panthers now inside the 5. First and goal, Newton. He looks to throw, but instead goes down. It's Junior Gillette for the second time. Luckily, we only lost 3 on the sack. Now a run with Jonathan Stewart, but no room again. Jarius Byrd having a great first half. Gain of 1. Can the Panthers find the end zone on 3rd and goal? From the 5, Newton stands out of the gun. He throws over the middle. Catch is made by Olsen, but he never broke the plane. 4th and goal from the 1. Here's the replay, and definitely he was stopped. But the Saints will have to do it again. The offense is on the field. Newton hands off, and Mike Tolbert plunges in for a touchdown. The Panthers strike first in a game very defensively focused so far. 7-0 Carolina as Breeze and the Saints take over from their own 15. Clean pocket, now Breeze steps up, and he waits for Colston to break free. If we can't get to Breeze, eventually someone's going to get open for him. Now Breeze drops back on 2nd and 7, and he fires one over the middle to Jimmy Graham for the catch at the 45, despite the double coverage call. 1st and 10, handoff Mark Ingram, breaking the tackle from Kuechly, getting outside. What a good tackle by ex-teammate Roman Harper. Keep an eye out for Thomas Davis here again on 3rd down. Breeze only needs 2 as he heads to the air. Short pass caught by Thomas, and another good tackle by Roman Harper. Back-to-back plays, he does a great job, and the Saints are again stopped. Defense stepping up big time from last week's outing. 2:14 to go in the half now as Stewart running left, remaining patient, and he gets about 4 or 5. The Panthers will also have the ball coming out of the half. Now we're inside of 2 minutes as Newton fires outside, and there's Greg Olsen again. Breaking tackles until he goes out of bounds at the 47. Keeping 2 backs on the field again, handoff left for Stewart, and he's brought down close to the marker, and he did not get it. 3rd and short, handoff Jonathan Stewart looking to go straight up the middle, and he gets enough, a couple yards on the gain. Inside of a minute now. Split shotgun for Cam Newton, he fakes. Now a dump off to Stewart, sprinting inside the 30 and brought down inbounds. 2 in the backfield again, this time Newton's joined by Olsen, and it's a short one again out of the backfield. That's Greg Olsen finding his way for a first down to the 20. Can we see a shot at the end zone down here? Shotgun snap to Newton, he fires over the middle, wide open catch by Jericho Cotchery. Panthers now at the 4. No timeouts left for Carolina, they have to be careful. Newton from the 4, throwing left, caught by Brandon Williams and stopped shy of the goal line, and the Panthers have to hurry up. Rushing back to the line, 7 seconds. Everybody set. Newton spikes, 5 seconds left. The Panthers need the points here, so this has to be quick. 3rd and goal, Cam back to pass. Taking too much time, now rolling. He fires, and it's a touchdown to Greg Olsen as time expires in the first half, drawing out the Boo Birds in the Superdome. Oh my goodness, this was a botched play, but it still worked. We took too much time, and we just got very lucky. That paid off. 14-0 Carolina. A very promising showing from the Panthers in the first half, including a 17 of 18 passing day for Cam Newton. That helps make up for the lack of a running game so far. And the defense, they've been impressive. Panther ball welcome to the 3rd, and here goes Jonathan Stewart to the outside as he busts one off for a gain of 19. His best on the day. But what will the Saints do to slow down Cam Newton? Newton back to pass for the first time in the 3rd. A touch pass to the outside that's pulled down by Jericho Cotchery. Cam's accuracy today has been outstanding. Already at the New Orleans 30. Pressure incoming, but Newton fires short, and wide open is Ed Dickson, and he fights his way for a first down. This offense is clicking in the passing game. On first down, here's a handoff to Mike Tolbert as he is met and brought down at first contact. 3 wide formation, Stewart is back in the game. Newton fakes inside, but here's the pressure. He shakes out of a sack, and then he goes down at the hands of Akeem Hicks. The Saints desperately need that pressure. They force the 3rd and 14. Screen to the right, and Fozzie broke a tackle across the 15 and then brought down by Kenny Vaccaro, where the Panthers have been stopped. 17-0 Carolina all over New Orleans so far. Breeze needs to get this offense going, and especially on 3rd down. This pass to Thomas does not get there. They have to convert on 3rd downs. It's a play action, keeping the ball in Breeze's hands as he fires out to Ben Watson for a 1st down. Saints now at their own 42. Hand off Pierre Thomas. Big hole right up the middle as he runs into Panther territory. Lone back is now Mark Ingram, and he gets the handoff from Breeze. A lot of room again across the 30, and then cut from behind, but not until he runs for a gain of 27. These backs are getting a lot of wide open running lanes. 1st and 10, Breeze back to pass, fires one quick, and Jimmy Graham running into the end zone. The Saints are on the board. Jimmy Graham goes untouched. There was a lot of congestion right there, and Trey Boston even tripped. It's a 10-point game. The Panther offense has scored on 3 straight possessions. We'll see if they keep up their good play as Jonathan Stewart runs up the middle, and he gets about 5. An empty backfield set for Cam on 3rd and 6. Newton takes the snap, incoming blitz, and he's almost picked off. That could have been disastrous. Vaccaro nearly jumped it for 6. And had Newton looked over the middle, there was Greg Olsen. Now can the Saints offense build off of last drive's success? Handoff from Mark Ingram, and he runs for about a gain of 3. Davis on the stop. Marcus Colston is the man in motion. 3rd and 4 New Orleans. Breeze firing outside, and this is incomplete. It looked like Jimmy Graham had it, but he lost the ball going to the ground. Tight coverage by Antoine Cason. There hasn't been as much scoring as I thought there would be. Almost to the 4th as Newton gives, and look at this hole for Stewart. And he has the ball knocked free. It's Vaccaro on the fly. He picks it up, and it's a Saints touchdown. The crowd on their feet as the Saints defense just supplied one of the biggest plays of the day. Corey White forced the fumble, and there was Vaccaro the opportunist. All of a sudden, a 3-point game here late in the 3rd quarter. Fozzie Whitaker now in at tailback as he runs left and has a lot of space into Saints territory across the 40, and then stopped by Corey White. But a big play to silence this crowd. That's a terrific answer after the disastrous fumble. 1st and 10, Newton chased, throwing on the run and over the head of Mike Tolbert. One of Newton's first bad throws on the day as he was pressured and should have hit this one. Offset I formation, 2nd and 10, handoff for Fozzie Whitaker, and nowhere to go. He was swallowed up by Broderick Bunkley. 3rd down and 7 for Carolina from the Saints 32. Newton fires, and there's Kelvin Benjamin down to the 10. 1st down, Panthers. I like seeing this pass game come alive. Now we go back to the ground as Stewart twirls his way down to the 4. Greg Olsen lines up in the slot. 3 wide shotgun on 2nd and goal. Newton to the end zone, and a touchdown to Bretton Burson. His 1st touchdown in his NFL career. Working the slot, and Jarius Byrd wasn't quick enough. The Panthers have answered. It's 24-14. Less than 11 minutes to go in the game. Breeze wants the screen, but he needed more time. He's sacked by K1 Short. Back at the 10. Saints in a big hole here on 2nd down. They need 22. Breeze trying to step up, and he lost the football. Charles Johnson rolling into the end zone for a Panther touchdown. We have returned the favor. After the Vaccaro fumble, the Panthers get the big run by Whitaker, then the touchdown, and another here by Charles Johnson. The Panthers have regained control, leading by 17 here in the 4th. Breeze and the Saints need to get something big as he throws short, caught by Robert Meacham. Trips right on 3rd and 2. Breeze with time and a wide open man, Marcus Colston with a nice juke, and he works his way down to the 49. Saints go empty and Harper creeps down. Breeze back to pass, and he's in trouble again! Sacked by K1 Short for the 2nd time. The pass rush has come up big in the second half. 2nd and 18, a short one to Jimmy Graham, and he's brought down by Thomas Davis, who is still on the ground. It's looking like something upper body for Thomas Davis as he's in a lot of pain, and he will have to leave the field. 3rd and 16 for New Orleans as A.J. Klein checks into the game at linebacker, and Breeze airmails one over the middle that falls incomplete. The Saints decline to punt, and they'll air it out again. Breeze on 4th and 16. Everybody long, and he's sacked again! Star Latulele now joins the fun. And once again, boos fill the Superdome as the Panthers force the turnover on downs. We now shift focus to taking down this clock. Stewart on the carry, breaking a tackle, and fighting down to the 26, gain of 9. Inside of 7 minutes now, and a handoff again. Jonathan Stewart fighting through an arm tackle for a gain of 7. I formation once again, and now it's a fake from Cam Newton. He rolls out of the pocket right, and here goes Cam taking off out of bounds. He gets 9. 3rd down and 1 Carolina. From the 11 of New Orleans, it's Mike Tolbert up the gut, and a 1st down as the Panthers continue to run clock. Ed Dixon at fullback with Mike Tolbert as the deep back. Running left is Tolbert and nowhere to go. Good tackle by Jarius Byrd. Offset pistol look on 3rd and goal from the 6. It's a play action again, but Newton has nowhere to roll right, and he just throws this one away. Should have just ran it there and taken time off the clock, really. 34-14 now. Panthers lead by 20. It has not been a good day for Drew Brees in the offense. Breeze downfield and cut by Robert Meacham as Kaysen unsuccessfully tried to jump the route. 1st and 10 from the 38. Breeze with all day this time, and this pass is batted down by Roman Harper, who has played a good game. This has been one of the Panthers' best games on the year on both sides of the ball, as Breeze hits Graham short and he's shy of the 1st down. 3rd down defense has been great, and we haven't given up the big plays. Breeze on 3rd and 1, a short pass to Mark Ingram. It's enough for a 1st down, but not much more. A minute 37 to go in the game and clock running. Drew Brees, once again he is sacked. This time Chase Blackburn. 7 sacks now on Drew Brees. 3rd and 7, pass left, it's Cooks. But the Panthers rally and he comes up well shy. 4th and 6 New Orleans. Brees scans the field and fires left. This is incomplete. Wild throw out of bounds, and the Panthers will take over. After a great performance, Cam Newton can take a knee, and this game is all over. Panthers sweep the Saints this season. This time it's a 34-14 victory on the road. Excellent job by Carolina, playing maybe their best game all season. Let's talk about the defense. Going into a game against the Saints, of course, priority number 1 is stopping Jimmy Graham. It's not as easy as putting 2 guys on him in man coverage. That touchdown was one of those plays where it failed. We played a lot of zone instead, just to minimize big plays, and we didn't give up very much yak, and so we were able to stop them on many 3rd downs when the throws were shy of the marker, and the lead we built on offense made it so they stopped running the ball, and if they ran more, we probably would have played more man and stacked the box, which would have hurt us against the pass. So just everything worked out today with the way the offense played, and just the playmaking on defense, especially on 3rd down. I was also impressed by the offense. A terrific day for Cam Newton. He was very efficient and accurate, and Greg Olsen is now only 14 yards away from 1,000 on the year. We shift our focus now to Week 15's matchup against the 9-4 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And going into this game, we need to know the status of Thomas Davis, who was hurt in the 4th quarter on this tackle made on Jimmy Graham. And I'm sad to say that Thomas Davis has once again suffered an injury this season. This time it's an abdominal tear that will sideline him for a month and a half. He won't play again unless we go on a good playoff run. And so we have to play our last 3 games of the regular season without Thomas Davis. And Davis missed time earlier this season, and we did not play very well without him. I don't think anybody on this team on either side of the ball has made as many plays as Thomas Davis, even with him missing, 3 or 4 games earlier in the season. I'd call him our MVP to this point. And now he has to have his shoes filled by A.J. Klein and Chase Blackburn. We'll see how the defense holds up without maybe our best player this season. It's a big NFC South matchup again next time with the Panthers taking on the 9-4 Buccaneers. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like. Let me know what you thought of the game in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys next time against Tampa Bay. Have a great day, and I'll see you then.